We open with a shot of a couple cooking together, chatting, laughing, fluidly moving around each other in a small kitchen. A pot simmers on the stove, and you can almost smell the savory goodness of it. It smells like home. The scene has the golden haze of nostalgia. Everything is more radiant and softer around the edges. The pot starts bubbling over, lid clattering as purple steam escapes. The scene switches to the couple arguing, the plump woman jabbing a finger into the man's chest as he raises his calloused hands in surrender. This seems to only make her angrier. She opens her mouth and purple smoke billows out. She seems to deflate and then dissipate. The man, stocky, tan, with a beer belly and a wide, flat nose, desperately swipes at the air, trying to touch her, but only disperses the smoke. Crying, he reaches into the pot on the stove and pulls out a human heart, still beating. He lifts it to his mouth and takes a big bite, blood soaking his hands and chin. The room seems to disappear, and we zoom out, and behind him is a massive presence wrapping him in dozens of arms. The arms are soothing, even as they rip apart his flesh and mold it into a simulacrum of himself. Good evening, folks. Welcome to Story Reckless. Tonight we are playing Cain, where jaded exorcists use weapons to beat the hell out of paranormal manifestations of trauma called sins. Last week we met our exorcists, the brash charmer, Jux, Inigo, the aging punk, and Kat, the sharp object. The exorcists were briefed on their mission. 1. Investigate the health and wellness influencer Angela Nostrum, the idol-type sin who is steadily amassing a cult. 2. Infiltrate her organization, the Starseed Center. And 3. Discover the location of the idol's palace, where they will then execute the idol. Don't come at me if that's 4, that's 3. Starting their inquiry, the exorcists visited a Starseed devotee in Cain custody named Danny Lumaban, a divorced investigative journalist. Jux molded their flesh to resemble Danny's ex-wife and successfully broke him out of his stupor just long enough for him to whisper a name, Rashida. While Jux and Inigo interrogated Danny, Kat attuned to Danny's confiscated tape recorder, discovering that an angry, bearded man had been the last person to press any buttons on the instrument before it reached Cain. Kat also learned that the tape recorder had been separated from its sibling, a video camera, which we know was left behind. Inigo, meanwhile, discovered that sections of Danny's psyche had been torn out and patched up with exotic psychic energy, which was seeping out of him as purple smoke that Inigo then inhaled, giving her intense visions of a blood-soaked creature tearing meat off of bodies and devouring it. We left with Kat, recorder in hand, standing at the entrance to the interrogation room while Jux catches sight of Inigo convulsing on the floor. So that's where we will start.
Oh boy. I mean, yeah, I think I immediately drop to the floor and scoop Inigo up and look towards the observation room where the sheen of the one-way mirror, two-way mirror. I never know which one it is. But look towards the sheen of the mirror, and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shout. I'm just gonna shout, "Medic! Medic!" and start waving my hand and pulling Inigo up. And then I see Kat coming into the room. I just think I look to Kat and just go, I, I don't know what happened. Can you help? And I gesture.
No. And I'm gonna keep walking by, and I'm gonna find a table and start taking the tape recorder apart to look at.
Okay.
Jane is rushing over, just like, oh my god, I called somebody. Somebody should be coming up here. Let's make sure that she can't hit her head on anything.
Yeah, what is happening right now? Like, I mean, God, I have a point in connection. Would that be like something I could use to try to help in any way? I don't know if Jux necessarily has any kind of medical training, but
So what are you trying to do? Are you trying to talk?
I'm trying to make sure
Inigo back?
that Inigo doesn't hurt himself. I want to make sure. I think maybe Jux has just enough life experience, especially with like the circles that they run around in, to probably have some basic knowledge of like people who have maybe are like approaching an OD state and using too many drugs or something in that regard. Like, I think that Jux has life experience to at least know how to like try to make sure somebody's not going to hurt themselves and that they're stable. So I think I would know to. I don't know about a seizure though. Like, I'm just thinking of the classic things of like put them on their side, make sure they're not like moving anything that's going to hurt themselves. If something's going on with the mouth, I don't know if like I need to like put something. I'm not sure.
Don't.
Yeah.
That's like something they talk about a fair bit in first is
There we
do
go.
not
Okay.
put anything in their mouth.
I mean, exactly. So this is like, I think this is where Jux is coming from, right? Like Jux doesn't have much medical knowledge, so I just want to make sure they don't hurt themselves, I guess. So
Okay.
I mean, I guess if possible, to snap them out of it in some way. I don't know if I can use my like exorcist abilities, like the fact that we have these like inherent psychic abilities to try to like, I mean, quite literally, I guess, connect with Inigo and try to get her out of it.
I will. That is a tangible thing that we can work with.
Okay.
I will let you roll connection for that.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, what can Jux even do here? Oh, dice roll. I'll just do it down here. Okay, so I only have one, so I just roll a single d6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, okay. 5.
Okay. What are you saying something to Inigo, or how do you describe what it is that you're doing?
I guess I don't know if this is a question for you, admin, or for Inigo, but what is happening like physically right now? What does Inigo look like?
Physically, Inigo's eyes are just rolled back. You can only see the whites of her eyes. Inigo, he, her. I'm just going to say that right now because I'm going to switch back and forth. His arms and legs are just sort of jerking a little bit.
Okay.
And maybe hands clenching.
Okay. Then I think with him in my lap, I'm going to, I think, just gently put both hands like on the sides of their face, sort of on their temple, and just get down close to their face and just talk in a really soothing tone. Hey, it's okay. I can't have you leaving right now, okay? Just, you need to be here. Don't fucking go. Just stay here until the medics arrive. I am right here. And, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm, like, using my psychic power here other than just trying to connect.
That is enough. You have this innate ability to just sort of find the thread of Inigo's psyche, and Inigo through this this sort of nightmare that you are experiencing of this man being torn apart and put back together. You hear Jux's voice, and as their voice becomes louder and louder, the horrible kind of fleshy squelching noises seem to become quieter, and the purple smoke seems to clear, and the right outside of the interrogation room is where you are, right, where this is happening. Or was it in the? It was in the interrogation.
I think
room.
it was in the interrogation.
It was in the interrogation.
Because
yes.
if Danny is still kind of catatonic, then I mean,
Danny is just watching this, like,
yeah,
placid smile on his face, kind of the opposite of Kat, who is not watching. And yes, you come to Inigo with Jux over you.
Oh, hey, yeah, are you good? What the fuck? What? Okay, hold on. Kat, what the fuck are you doing?
Cat's here.
Holds up the recorder. This was his. It was erased, perhaps, by a man.
Great. I look over at Danny. Danny's still just watching us.
Yeah.
Let's do this not in here, I think, would be best. Can you move?
Yeah, I will use you to help myself stand back up, sweat soaked. I'm gonna grab the cigarette that's still on the table in front of Danny and take that out with me.
That's bad
Just
for
to
you.
steady myself. Sorry?
You just hear him call out, still very placidly as you leave. Smoking is bad for you.
Yeah, you too.
I think, getting out in the hallway. Kat, do you follow?
I don't think I do. I think Kat is enraptured. I think as you pass, Kat says, I knew he was strong enough.
Okay. I admire your confidence. Are you hanging out in here with Danny? Because, by the way, I look like this other version of myself, this like shorter, plumper woman, like middle-aged woman.
Is there another place I'm required to be?
Can you come with us? I don't think we should be in this room with the suspects.
Very well.
And I will close the door behind us as we get out in the hallway. Okay. Whoa. Inigo.
This
Yeah.
is
okay.
his recorder. It is missing its compatriot. A videotape player. I wish to reunite them.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
You know this because of the thing you can do with stuff, with objects?
I asked what had cut it. Something has cut it off.
Okay.
I want to find what.
So sorry, what did you get from it? It has a sibling that's a video camera.
Yes.
Okay, great.
The man in there never pressed any of the buttons.
But it was his. Okay,
Thought he was a journalist. It's very odd.
that is weird.
That is odd.
A angry bearded man was the last person to touch it. I want to find if he erased it or what he did with it.
I got a
Okay.
name, or we did. We heard a name. He told us a name. He said to find someone named Rashida. So that's something there as well. Looks like we got Bearded Man and Rashida. And what about what happened with you, Inigo? Are you do you want to share with the class? Did you learn anything in your fit, or was that unrelated?
No, that was directly related.
I mean, it seemed like you
Don't.
sniffed him, which was weird.
I did. I wouldn't recommend it. Being torn apart by Nostrum. Gross sounds. Thanks for talking me out of that.
Torn apart?
Yeah. Like
How?
pieces, claws, hands, I don't know. Flesh?
Messy,
Yes.
unsophisticated.
Yeah. Fuck.
Did I get the cold open or just what you described last time?
You got the entire cold open.
I relay that as well.
Oh.
So it's possible she's gone too?
It sounds like it. Why what was that? Was that a memory?
I don't know if that was a memory or if that was like a psychic amalgamation of experiences and emotions.
Yeah, because the heart in the pot that was boiling was really weird. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, great. This sounds like we got some stuff to work with.
We must gain entrance to this retreat,
Yeah.
this establishment.
Yeah, a handler gave us options for that.
Yeah, I've kind of been thinking about that a little bit. Like, I have ways that I could get in pretty easily, but that just covers me. And I mean, I guess it could be useful. Just, y'all would have to figure out what you're gonna do. But, yeah, I can. I mean, I can look different, but I can really make myself look different to the point where I can kind of tap into. I don't really know how it works, but people seem to just accept that I'm part of a group if I spend some time doing it. Like I can like really make myself be like, I can, change the way I look. I can change my outfit. I can make my outfit look like I belong. So like I could look like somebody who works there and get in, no problem. But I don't know, what are y'all thinking? How are you gonna get in there? How are we gonna work together if we do that?
I mean, handler said that, or implied that they were hiring, yeah?
That seems the simplest solution.
Yeah.
Okay. So we all become
Employees. Yeah.
And I think I can just become an employee without going through the whole process of getting. Are we gonna have enough time to get hired and like?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, are we gonna go do job interviews?
Yeah, like I mean, I don't have to with my with my shit. I can just get in. But are you guys gonna fucking what? Wait around for submit your resume? Wait around for a phone call?
It might be that we just kind of get jobs.
I would show up and a path will open for me one way or another.
Again, the confidence is great, and I kind of believe it. But yeah, okay.
I could become a teacher if nothing else. I could teach them much.
What are you gonna teach? Like a cooking class, like knife cutting skills?
Amusing.
Hey, that's like your thing.
Yes.
At this point, Jane comes out of the room and is like, are you okay? This is where, oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, but she was convulsing on the floor, and you are swarmed by medics.
I just look a little sheepish. I'm like, sorry.
I will let them do preliminary vitals and then just kind of wave them off once we establish that my blood pressure is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, they work for Cain. They just take your vitals. I mean, there's only 2 of them, so when I say swarmed, it's like
right.
it's really 2 medics and Jane coming in with big traumatized energy. But the medics are just like, another one. Okay. You're cleared for duty.
Great, thanks. Bye.
Let's maybe go and find out what the jobs were.
Yeah.
As a starting point.
So in the information packet that you have, Cain can pull strings to get you a job either in like security or housekeeping or in the kitchen. Housekeeping. Okay.
I want to get in people's rooms.
Okay. And if Cain only needs to do that for 2 people, perfect.
Yeah, so
they also have transportation sorted out for you. So if you wish, you can also it'll take several hours via Cain helicopter to get to where it is you need to go. And you may discuss your plans there, unless there is anything you need to do here.
Just to check in about the ability I have.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe since it's a blasphemy ability, it's not a passive. I have to spend one of my psych point or whatever. What is the
Psyche
burst?
Psyche burst.
A psyche burst. Yeah.
So I have to spend a psyche burst, but I do get to, and I have to do this in private. So I have to go off to my room in order to do this. It explicitly says this in the power. But this power makes you officially part of any profession or group with more than 5 members, with any necessary uniform, equipment, ID cards, memberships, etc., and alters reality to make it so. Even if people don't particularly remember you being part of a group, they may get a vague sense that you were a member. You don't actually gain any particular skills, and any changes you may have to be your own person. It must include things you could wear or carry in one or both hands. Gain or grant plus 1d when you are or any ally next acts to take advantage of this power. So if you're doing housekeeping, maybe we all just be part of like a cleaning crew that's coming through, and with this power I can like, I don't think that makes sense, but can I be like some kind of higher position? But I don't think that makes sense if we're all just housekeeping going through this space. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we're all just gonna be, what was it housekeeping or was it cleaning staff? What was the,
Same thing.
Housekeeping, janitorial.
I think Kat suggests splitting up, like something like,
I mean, yeah, I could use this to do something different.
Yeah, Kat was like, says something like, you suggested cooking. I could work in the kitchens. They have knives. I like that idea.
I like that for you too.
Okay, well, in that case, I mean, since like I'm gonna need a little privacy to do this, but since I'm gonna be doing this, I mean,
why?
I don't know. It just works. It's like I can't do it if you're looking at me. Okay, I don't know. I've tried it. It doesn't work. It's like, you know, just don't worry about it.
I don't. Just curious.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I'm a little insecure about it. Okay. So, anyways, I could be, since I can do this, I can maybe get something that Cain can't provide us. Maybe I could be
A camera person.
Yes, I could be the whatever video person that she works with.
Yeah.
I could be the next person, right? Like, it sounds like they kind of have a high turnaround. So I could probably
That's a really
bullshit
good
my way
idea.
into that if for some reason they're like, what the fuck are you doing here? But yeah. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna go to my room. So don't fucking come in there. I'm gonna lock the door, but just give me a minute. More than a minute. I'm gonna need some time. I'm gonna go to my. Do we have rooms? Do we have rooms in the? on
Yes.
campus? Okay.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go to my room and spend some time altering reality to make myself a like essentially a videographer for Angela, right? Yeah, to be Angela's videographer. And yeah, can I say that I have some kind of basic, you know, post-production skills? Because I did take interfacing. I have 1 pip in interfacing, so like maybe not like full on, you know, intricate non-linear editing software, but like, you know, I could do social media stuff using the in-app features.
I will believe Jux can do that. And
Great.
if you want to say that's what your that's part of what your interfacing is, yeah.
Great. I mean, I have the edit blasphemy. Come on.
You gotta be an editor.
Yeah. It's
Through and through.
just like real life. Okay, I'm gonna go do that.
Okay.
I have
So
to mark a psyche burst. Okay.
Jux becoming videographer for Angela Nostrum. Okay, perfect.
And I just mark off one of my 3. Okay.
Yes.
Let's spend these psyche bursts.
Heck yeah. All right. And so Kat is going to work in kitchens.
Yes.
Okay. And Inigo is going to work in housekeeping.
I'm gonna pack. How lawful is Cain? Like, how careful do I have to be with my stuff?
Cain is like a hard ass. Cain is a hard ass about everything. Castle, the part of Cain that runs the dormitories and everything, they do checks and all that. But I'm sure that Inigo has gotten good at hiding the things that he wants to hide.
Sure, yes. I'm just wondering, like, whether I need to hide them at all here. I probably do a certain amount of security out of habit, but like, okay, cool. Well, I'm hiding things then. All right, I'm gonna pack everything.
Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna turn you into the cops or anything, but
Exactly.
you don't want to be caught by them generally.
Might be exciting someday. We'll see. All right, I'm good to go.
Okay, if you are all ready, then you can, with your bags, you each have one bag in tow, containing everything that you will need for the next 3 days. And you get into the Cain helicopters and start flying over to a mountainous area. If you would like to discuss your plan in more detail, you do have a few hours before landing. if you want to just get into it, we can just land.
And we have 2 days, 3 days?
3.
3 days. If the sin is not dealt with at the end of 3 days, Cain calls in an orbital strike and does massive reprogramming.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we should talk a little bit in the helicopter as we're on our way over. Okay, so, and yeah, I guess I now, sure. Sure. Now I have glasses on, and
All editors need glasses.
all editors need glasses. Sit in front of the fucking computer all day. So glasses on, and I think, I mean, yeah, I think it's just kind of like doesn't stand out that much. It's much to Jux's dislike, but graphic tee, jeans, I think some Converse, and for the bag, I think it's just like a backpack, you know, like that style thing. But I think they can't help themselves, and they're still wearing like a singular, like thin necklace and longer hair with a few rings. But they sit there in the helicopter looking at all of you. All right, if I'm gonna be being the videographer, and you said there's a sibling camera to this tape recorder, I can try to prioritize finding that. You know, I don't know what the situation is gonna be there, but they might have some kind of like equipment area, and I can kind of poke around. And did you get?
Did I get a sense of what it might have looked like
I was about
when
to ask
I
that. Yeah.
looked back at it?
Yeah, we
The
got-
tape recorder was a sort of older model, a little bit bulky, and you get the feeling that the camera is similarly sort of old, maybe a little bulky. Not a big professional video camera type, but something that gets the job done and has not been updated in maybe 10 or 20 years.
I
Like-
think Kat tries to sketch it
Okay.
and gives Jux a. Ooh, can I just spend KP on a notebook and pen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, notebook, pen, and I will try to sketch it for you.
Great.
When Kat tears the piece of paper off, it is like, I think, ripping silk. Or it's so clean. There's no ragged edges. It looks like a paper cutter, I think, chopped that piece of paper off. It is an immaculate tear. Even though you can clearly see the other pages are like perforated.
That's so wild how you do that. I know it's just, but like every time I try to tear a piece of paper out, it is the most annoying shit. It always tears. Thank you. And I look
Do you
at
know
it.
the licking, the licking trick?
No.
Oh yeah. If you want a clean tear on something, fold it, lick it, flip it over, fold it again, lick it, and you get a clean tear.
Or I just make sure Kat and I are always buds, right?
Or you can make sure that Kat is with you constantly, and you can foist all of your paper tearing needs off onto it. Yes.
What do
A
you?
crude method. You tear instead of cut.
Well, yeah, but don't know if I've ever really been accused of being refined, Kat.
Anyways, thank you. I will look for this. What are the two of you thinking? What's going to be your priority?
Well, I have now had intimate experience with purple smoke. And it seems like not all of these people are actually people, potentially, or they're turning into not people. So I'm going to be sniffing around for that. I also want to go through everyone's stuff, because it's always interesting to see what people take with them on stuff like this.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I want to get to Angela's room. I want to figure out who her host is.
Yeah. I can also try talking with Angela, kind of get close to her, see if I can find out there. What are you thinking, Kat? What do you got?
One cannot know what they're cutting until they have it in front of them.
Yeah. You're not gonna like just cut somebody without cause, right?
Cat would never.
All of my cuts are with cause.
Yeah. Okay. Great. We're gonna do great. Should we try to meet up? Like, I'm assuming if we're staying here for 3 days, we'll probably have quarters that we're sleeping in. Hopefully there's like a common area. Do we get any kind of like maps or anything of this place as we're traveling there?
Yes. So you have been given the generic brochure for the Starsoul Ashram at Dawn Crest. And it has this... Oh, actually... let me show you what it is, except I forgot to update. That is fine. So on, so you have this brochure that folds out, and it says Starsoul Ashram at Dawn Crest. On it, on the front is this. Wow, that is massive.
Can you shrink
That is
it?
bigger. Yeah, I can.
I'll switch us over to the map once it's scaled.
That is what happens when you don't. Maybe I can't make it smaller. You know what?
Got a cute little wiggle.
Indeed. I see what I did here. That's fine. I don't see what I did here. It's all good. All is well.
What is this?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's gone now.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Nothing. It's nothing. Okay. So, it says, welcome to Starsoul Ashram at Dawn Crest, your humble sanctuary for the next 3 days. It is this snowy clearing in the mountains, and it includes this map. Oop, which is here at the bottom left corner, by the talismans.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you see that there is a sort of central covered amphitheater, and then uphill of that are yes. So there's a central canvas-roofed outdoor amphitheater, and then moving uphill towards 3 large buildings, there's the dining hall, also the kitchens and security office, the co-ed main dormitory, and the commons, which is just a common room. They boast about their fireplace and the couches, and it's a place to hang out and unwind with people. And also that's where it's a space where they will hold workshops and yoga, etc. And there's board games, it's fun. On a ridge behind those buildings, at the local high spot, is the Dawn Crest Yoga Dome and meditation space.
Are there trails around this place, or is it kind of like contained to this area?
There are
Like hiking
so
trails?
there are paths. There are paths that go between all of the buildings.
Mhm.
There is one trail that goes along the Dawn Crest, and then across the river,
Mhm.
across the creek. It's more of a creek.
Mhm.
To the plunge pools.
Okay.
But that is the only marked trail on this map.
Okay.
And then there's Angela's cabin, of course.
And then there's Angela's cabin. I assume that at least Kat and I are not going to be welcome with the retreaters in the commons and dining hall, etc. Is that accurate?
So in the brochure, they make a big deal about how everybody. There are a lot of volunteers who come here to work to in order to attend the retreat. So there are so it's assumed that everybody who is going there to work, except for the security people, that they are contracted. They are contracted out. But everybody else who is working there is doing so in order to attend the retreat and all of the workshops. But only select people will be invited to Angela's special workshops.
And does the brochure say those take place in her cabin, or that they take place at the yoga dome or something, or?
So there's a list of activities, and it says that once you arrive there, they'll be explained in more detail and everything, but there's going to be a New Year vision board, and the polar plunge ice bath, and the singing bowl sound bath, and sunrise and sunset yoga and meditation that will take place at Dawn Crest, and those are led by Angela.
Is there, in the brochure, does it say anything about curfew or like quiet hours or something?
In fact, it does mention quiet hours, which are, let's see, from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m.
8 p.m. Wow, so early.
8
Okay.
p.m.
Okay. Okay. Do I get the sense that there's anything in this brochure that discourages people from just like taking night walks or anything like that?
It doesn't say anything against that. But it does mention that this entire area here is fenced off.
Okay.
Sorry, which area?
The entirety of the map is fenced off. This is all their land. This is their private land. It has a little blurb about how Katie Gomez purchased the land 5 years ago and has great plans for increasing it.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to think of, a way that we could kind of talk in private at some point, like try to meet up and, exchange information. And my first thought was that we meet somewhere in the middle of the night, maybe by like the cold plunge pools, something like that. We'd have to kind of maybe sneak away. I don't know. I don't see anything in the brochure that says like we can't go out on a walk at night. So that's kind of my thought.
Yeah.
Like
they do talk about the stargazing and how beautiful it'll be up there.
Oh yeah, look right here, stargazing. Like people go out at night. So I'm thinking we kind of stagger our times to meet at the pool so we don't all show up there at one moment. So like, I don't know, I'm thinking like middle of the night, right? Like I go there at 10:30, Inigo shows up at 11. Kat, you show up at 11:30, something like that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Great. Cool. Let's do that tonight. and hopefully we can talk.
Sounds good. So we don't know each other.
I mean, kind of weird, right? To all show up and be like, "What's up, homies? I'm the videographer, and I'm buds with this housekeeper and the chef, or whatever. I don't know. Why are you gonna be a chef?
I'll work with the implements that they have.
I love it. I love this for you."
I thought once that you could cut something before seeing it. If you could imagine a perfect slice, if you held that in your mind, I found that this was foolishness. You must ground yourself and find and ask it how it wishes to be cut. Then simply fulfill the request. There is no cut in the abstract. Everyone is unique, a work of art.
Okay.
What happens if something doesn't want to be cut?
Then it won't be cut.
I mean, you could smash it.
Like tearing a piece of paper.
Yeah, I was more thinking like this, and I reach in and I just pull out. I'm gonna spend my 3 KP for gear, and I'm just gonna pull out a thing of brass knuckles with these big spikes on them. You know, like this. Just fucking smash it, right? Just in case. Look, I need something small, so I just put it back in the pocket. But I hope the cutting works, because it's really scary when you do it, and it seems really effective. So, all right. Anything else?
Let's go become enlightened.
Yeah.
Cut.
How do, so we're not gonna roll up in a helicopter, right? Like, are they,
Clearly not.
like, yeah, they're just dropping us off somewhere. We like get a rental car or something. Like, what's like we don't have to go through all the logistics. I'm just curious, like, how we do actually roll up to the retreat.
Yeah. So Cain has, as you say that though, okay. So Cain does drop you off in an area where there's a car waiting for you, a car with a driver, just a sort of nondescript black car. And if you describe to the driver like, drop us off at different times, he will do that for you.
Or, Hitch, is there a shuttle bus sort of situation bringing people up to the retreat? How do people normally get up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. There is a shuttle bus that's taking certain people. There are a lot of people who seem to be carpooling when you get there.
I see.
Yes. So
Yeah,
how would you like to arrive?
Can Cain pay for a rental? Like, if I want to come in my own car.
Absolutely not. They will
come on.
absolutely not let you drive your
Come
own car.
on, why not? Come on. Look, if I'm gonna sell, I think this is a conversation that's happening with the handler, like flashback,
Yeah.
and I'm like, if I'm gonna
Yeah.
sell being the new fucking videographer and I want to be hot shit, let me rent a car. Come on.
You're too young.
I am not too young. I'm not.
He isn't even. He's just walking, I think, and you're walking alongside him, and she's just ignoring you, just like hand.
I don't even get to try for this. I can't even roll for this. It's fine. If it's not possible, that's fine.
I think
it is impossible.
Okay,
I think
If
the
you want
car
to
is
roll
like
for it, I think it'd be funny.
a level up thing.
It is a level up.
Oh, it is. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So I guess when we land and we're there with the other car talking about logistics, I'm like, yeah, I was gonna fucking have my own car and they wouldn't let me. Yeah, I'll go in the whatever. I'll go in the fucking shuttle. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm
So
still bitter about it.
I will hitchhike. Let me off on the
Ooh.
side of the road at a rest stop.
That's a lot cooler than fucking the shuttle, but whatever.
You could still do the shuttle. I mean, you could still hitchhike.
No, I can't I don't know who's talking about this.
This
It's
is
like the
just your
driver
voice,
of the
your
van.
inner voice.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. No, I gotta look like legit. Fuck, video art, gotta look legit.
I'll just take
Okay.
the shuttle. I don't care.
So I guess Jaxa is like sort of saying this to Inigo, just about like grumbling about the shuttle as as you're already on it. Yeah, so let's start with the shuttle, I guess. So when you get on to the shuttle, there is somebody else who is on the shuttle with you.
What does the environment look like as we're getting on this shuttle? Like, I just want to kind of have a sense of like the space that we're in.
Yes. So it is, you are heading into the higher elevations. You're going on this windy mountain road. It is actively snowing. It's not a complete whiteout, but it's sort of hard to see. So you can't quite tell exactly where you are. Everything feels a little bit disoriented. There are pines, and it feels like it could be a winter wonderland. But right now, you can't entirely see anything, and so it feels a little oppressive almost.
Okay, I think we would have known where we were going. So like as we've gotten off the helicopter in the shuttle, I'm like taking out a big puffy jacket that I'm like putting on, and I'm starting to look a little grumpy about this whole situation.
Yeah, it is not warm. It's warm in the shuttle, but
Oh my gosh! Like I think we might pull up to the rest stop. Hi, Cat. I was like, I'm gonna hitchhike, and then seeing this, is it too late to take the shuttle option?
So I think Kat walks along. The shuttle is stopping. Kat goes up to the next stop and like hitchhikes for the shuttle.
Is there anybody else on the shuttle with us as we are getting on and starting to wind our way up?
Yeah, there are. There are 2 people. Actually, there are 3 people that are on the shuttle with you. I'm going to put them up where all of the other people have been revealed. So first, you meet this sort of young, very pale person with green hair, a little bit of peach fuzz. I mean, looks to be like probably still a teenager, but like early 20s at the latest. And sitting next to them is another person who like smells like patchouli and weed. That is, you smell them before you see them. And they're sitting together on a seat, on the same seat, kind of talking, not too loudly, but it's like they clearly have a rapport, right? And this other person has the type of face that makes them look anywhere from like 16 to 60, depending on the angle. They sort of stop talking when you all pull up and just like wave. Like the sort of older looking one waves at you guys and goes like, "Hey, you're here for the retreat."
Absolutely. These are my children. I sit myself behind them, Not like actually my children, but these are young, queer, punky kids. They're my children.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
No, I'm not. No, this is Claire to Enyo.
Oh, Claire to Enyo. Yes, absolutely. Okay. We'll just check. I mean, yeah. We'll see. We'll see if you still think that.
This is my immediate first impression of them. I am sitting behind them.
Okay, great. Yeah, sitting behind them. Well, the older one, with like, you know, a soul patch, kind of like a soul patch and a neck tattoo. It's unclear what the tattoo is supposed to be of. It's just kind of like a mess of lines.
Abstract.
Yeah. Which sort of leans over the kind of like bus seat and holds out like a fist for like, you know, a dap. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm Ashwagandha. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Joe.
Joe. Okay. Next to them,
Is this the person that smells like patchouli and weed
yes,
and looks like they could be between 16 or 60?
yes,
Okay, got it.
yes. All of these character portraits are up next to the piece of notebook paper, the dossier that you have. The person sitting next to them introduces themselves as Maverick, and just asks, like, you know, they start making small talk, asking what you're doing here, that type of thing.
I will give them my whole cover story. Be very friendly. Ask them questions.
Mm-hmm. What about Jux and Cat?
Yeah, so if Cat like goes up one stop and then hitchhikes, or like tries to hitchhike, does the shuttle bus pull over, or does she have to like wait out in the cold for longer?
It's snowing. The bus sees this, like, is Cat wearing a hat? Is there a cat in a hat?
I don't think Cat has a hat. I think Cat is like just wearing straight Cain digs.
Okay. So the
So
bus
you're in a
driver,
shoe?
the person who is driving the shuttle bus, is this. Immediately pulls over and is like,
Hello?
"What are you doing outside?"
Sorry, we lost you for a second there. What happened?
Yeah. So, the woman who's driving the bus sees this like bald, thin, sickly child who's dressed like a priest out in the snow and like slams on the brakes and for a minute and like turns back to Ashwagandha and is like, "Do you see?"
Oh no, we lost Enyo. Oh no. Enyo.
Oh, no. Okay.
This is a lot rougher when Enya is running the show.
Yes, it is.
Well. Oh no.
We could do some role playing amongst us.
We could.
Could do the three of us. Oh my goodness. It's weird to do it in the van though.
Oh, no,
with
this is
these
a
characters.
flashback. This is a flashback.
Okay. That would probably be the better
Do
way
y'all
to
want to do some just on-air brainstorming of what our previous mission was?
I was thinking about that.
Oh, because we've had one mission together.
Mm-hmm. And just do a little bit of light world building?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
As soon as Nathan fixes the stream here.
Yeah, I'm going to that. Nope. Wait. Nope. I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is that. There we go. The names are all wrong, but but there's our images. Yeah, what was our previous mission?
Maybe we just do like a small, instead of like saying here's the whole arc of the mission, do we want to like come with like small vignettes that we've had with each other? Like what is a do some more of like a vibe establishing. So like
Well,
I don't know.
I think I would love it if there was a moment when Jux maybe truly saw some of Cat's like potential, like kind of frightening aspects of Cat's potential. Like even me as Nathan, I don't know if I fully comprehend what Cat is capable of, but it sounds like it could be pretty scary and destructive. So if there was, I don't know, some moment where that happened.
Ooh, how about she folded a piece of paper and then cut like an iron door open with it. She made a small like paper sword, origami, and we had to like get through some sort of like locked area.
Okay.
And she just cut it perfectly crosswise, and it just buckled. And I think like it didn't hit the frame or like the area surrounding the door. It's just like the door bent in.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a vault. What if it was like a bank vault for some reason? That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why we would have been breaking into a bank vault.
Yeah, why were we
out?
Why are we having to break into a bank vault?
Well, what if we were having to break out?
Break
for
out
some
of a
reason?
bank
Yeah.
vault, which we'd gotten stuck in there.
Yeah,
Why do we get stuck
that's
in a bank
that's a
vault?
great question.
That is, isn't it?
Yeah, sure, we can leave it at that for now. So we were in a bank vault trying to figure out how to get out, and then we just see Cat fold a piece of paper. Do you like make a motion, like a cutting motion with it, or you just like, what does it look like?
I think in this case, she kind of like traced the piece of paper like across the vault, not even like quickly, and then just pushed it with her hand, and it sliced open.
Split open. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, God, I'm thinking about the physics of that, and I bet what would have happened, you would have pushed it, and the side with the hinges would have hinged open. But the other side, because the lock is still in there, it just would have sat there. So we'd have had this weird, like, angled opening to go
That's
through.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's super cool. Yeah, I think that kind of terrifies Jux, and I think that's partially why Jux
and I think
acts
on
the
the other
way.
side, she gave a small laugh. She said, "It was like this when I found it." And it's the only time you've ever heard her make a joke
Awesome.
that you know is a joke. She actually makes many jokes,
She
and nobody
does.
gets them. She could be a teacher was a joke, but nobody got that.
Okay. That one went over Inigo's head.
Yep.
Oh.
Hi! We've been establishing what our first mission was.
Excellent.
And so we have
Ooh.
one scene of we were locked in a bank vault for some reason. Questions abound. And Cat folded a paper sword and traced it across the bank vault door, and then just pushed it open. And the part that was locked like stayed in place, and the hinges half like swung open, so you had to kind of like duck down under it. And then she said that it was like that when she found it.
Yeah, we don't know why we were in a bank vault, inside a bank vault, but you know, something.
I would love to do more flashbacks occasionally and like not try to string them together.
Oh yeah.
So you were left off. Last I heard was the bus driver stopping suddenly to pick up Cat and being kind of flabbergasted at seeing this young person dressed like a priest in the snow on the side of the road.
Yeah. Yeah. So the bus driver looks back to Ashwagandha and asks, like, do you see that? Do you see that too? And Ashwagandha says, yeah, I do see that. But it's kind of like a presence. I sense an aura. But I think we can invite that aura onto our bus. So the bus stops and lets you on, Cat.
Hello. Thank you. I am a troubled and vulnerable youth. I was left off here by my caretakers, negligent though they may be. I'm hoping to find structure and working at the retreat. Is this the shuttle bus?
Yeah, this is it. You're in the right place. This is the shuttle bus for troubled youth. That's what we call it.
Is that the bus driver?
No, this is Ashwagandha still,
Ashwagandha.
kind of just like looking at like Maverick and also the bus driver and sort of laughing. It's like an inside joke for them. And they just sort of take it in stride, like, okay, another weirdo, sure.
Kat is shivering, I think, really heavily. She doesn't have like a lot of insulation, and makes her way, I guess, onto the bus and puts down her like a bag into overhead bins? Question mark.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
or maybe like
there's
maybe a rack somewhere.
there's a little rack for luggage.
She slots it in and then sits down perfectly in the seat, perfectly upright, with her arms folded, and is just shivering.
I'm just kind of watching all of this, take off my coat and toss it over to her. Here.
Doesn't, I think, initially look up, but then just like glances up at you for a moment, and then takes the coat, puts it over her shoulders, and then just looks at her knees.
I think Jux has been quiet because if you'll allow me to have this as part of my disguise, I think Jux has a laptop out and is like, I think kind of like, you know, putting in a decent effort of playing the part of being this videographer person. And I think it's just Jux being on like a social media platform and, you know, doing like some like TikTok or something like that. It's just like cutting together some footage that they quickly threw together on like the walk through town, and they're trying to make like a little social media post, but just to continue with playing the part. And that's why they've been kind of quiet. They're just sitting there. Am I allowed to have that laptop as part of the disguise, or is that too much?
Yes,
It could be like an
because this whole
thing.
this whole thing is like, you Jux can have some type of tablet
Okay.
that connects to the specific social media accounts necessary.
Great.
But it is this is with the explicit knowledge that it is being monitored by Cain.
Yeah. Like, I know there's like a bunch of spyware on it and like everything
yeah.
I do. So yeah, I am doing this in service of the mission. Okay. Cool.
All right. I think Ashwagandha does sort of turn to Kat and is just interested in this, and like stares at Kat for a while before saying, like, your aura is golden.
I was not aware I had an aura.
I always thought of it as being more like silver. Where are you getting golden?
Because there's silver too. I see it now. You're right. There's
There you
silver
go.
and there's gold. but
Where?
it feels. You know what? Maybe I think that you two, you have a little bit of an aura around you.
Me?
Yeah, yeah, you.
You don't say. What color?
I'm not getting a color as much as I am an emotion.
Ooh.
Yeah, you have good vibes. You have really good vibes about you. I think that you can be. You have starseeds in you both.
I do not like having something I cannot see.
You can't see it?
I cannot.
Well, sometimes it's the hardest for us to actually see our own auras. Maverick next to them is like really, really earnestly shaking their head.
Who's the third person on the bus?
The bus driver.
Ah, the bus driver. Okay, got it.
The bus driver, who is being quiet because she's focusing on driving through this goddamn snowstorm.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Do you know the color of your own aura?
Well, that's what I came here to figure out, right? I can't see my own aura.
If I relax and kind of look 2 inches to the left of them, metaphorically speaking, do I get anything off of either of these people?
You know what? Roll for it. Yeah, you can just roll psyche, I guess. This feels like a psyche thing.
Okay. Nope. 2.
2. You get the overwhelming scent of weed and patchouli. And it's making
Fair.
your eyes water a little bit.
Fair.
You do notice that, like, Maverick is really just sort of agreeing with every single thing that Ashwagandha says. And that sort of thing kind of just continues for the entirety of the trip.
I think at some point I look up from what I'm doing. I say for this persona of mine, it's really like thick mop of hair. I guess not quite like Ashwagandha's art. I think it's almost like it's almost emo style, like one sort of flop to down one side. But I'm gonna look up from what I'm doing and be like,
so what brought you to the retreat, guys? I mean, I'm curious because Angela brought me on board. I'm the new videographer, and I'm trying to get a real sense of this place and kind of the people that are here. I've seen all the great videos online, but what brought you guys here?
It's so good meeting you. I am here to find myself.
Yeah, right on.
And to find my aura. That's why I'm here. And Maverick here is also here to find their aura. It's sort of like, I'm kind of like a mentor, I just kind of go around from place to place. I'm like a dandelion seed going wherever the wind blows me.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Hey, well, and like, how'd you find out about it? Was it through social media, through the videos?
Oh, I don't do social media. No, I just hearing. Word of mouth. Old connections.
Okay,
I've
okay.
gone around from every yoga retreat this side of the Rockies.
Right on, right on. And what about I didn't catch your name
And I gesture to Maverick.
They kind of just go like, Maverick, hi.
Hey, yeah. Are you just following Ashwagandha around? Like, what's your deal?
Yeah, we. They kind of look over to Ashwagandha. She says, "Yeah, Maverick. We met. But where was that? Was that on the kombucha farm? Yeah, yeah. And we've been sort of traveling together for about a month now. Got Maverick a job on the kitchen crew. We're kitchen crew.
All right, kitchen crew. All right.
What about you two? And I look to Inigo and Kat.
Well, I've been seeing these videos for a while. I've been a bit of a yogi for a couple of decades now. Seems like a pretty generous deal, work in exchange for a retreat. So here I am.
Gotcha, gotcha. And, last one. Sorry to be taking on the interview thing, but can't help myself. What about you?
And I'm gesturing to Kat.
If you were not paying attention earlier,
Yeah,
it's not my problem.
I was busy. Oh, okay? You don't want to answer? Okay. Gotcha. All right. Hey, are you guys gonna be okay with me if I film you all, like get some B-roll, for videos and stuff? I think that may have, I don't know how that was worked out.
I mean, I signed a release waiver.
Great.
So,
great.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Maverick and Ashwagandha.
What's your name? Oh, go ahead, yeah.
Whatever Angela wants us for, baby, that's why we're here. We're gonna help make the magic happen. We are gonna manifest our star souls, and if you can record that, I want to watch every last second of it.
All right, yeah. Hey, no, yeah, my bad. My name's Skylar. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too, Skylar. Josephine. Joe.
Ah, yeah, right, gotcha. I'm kind of scared to ask that one. You got a name?
My name is Kat.
Got it. All right. Cat. Just right out there with it. Cat. Just full thing. Full ass name. All right. Well, it was great meeting you all. I'm going to be doing my work here, getting a little social video. I know you don't participate, Ashwagandha, but hey, that's the age we live in, and I gotta do my thing. Spread the good word. It's the way to do it.
You swim where the current takes you.
Hell yeah. Well, it's nice meeting you. I'm looking forward to it.
And I just go back and start fiddling around again on the tablet I have.
Yeah, you pull up to this clearing in the pines, and as you do, it seems like the snowstorm kind of lets up a little bit. You get a sort of a break in the clouds, and a ray of sun kind of comes through to highlight or it comes through the trees, and it almost looks like this big, beautiful angel wings coming to welcome you into this compound. You see that covered amphitheater. That's the main thing that you see when you pull up, and just some lovely, almost rustic-looking log cabins of varying sizes. Some pretty big ones, and then down in the saddle, you see Angela's cabin, which is a 2-story log cabin. And then on the top, on the Dawn Crest, which is this ridge, the high point of the mountains, where you can see kind of the jagged, the local sort of ridge, and beyond that you see in the background the jagged peaks. And on this snowy ridge is a geodesic dome that seems to just perfectly reflect off all of the sunlight that is coming through. It looks like a fucking Hallmark card here.
I mean, I immediately, like, to play the part, I take out, I guess I don't have a camera. They probably wouldn't have given me that, but I'll just use my phone.
You have an iPad. You have like your tablet camera.
Okay. I don't have a phone no, just a tablet. Okay.
We don't have phones.
Okay. I will be using the tablet then, just to grab what I can.
Yeah. You enjoy that tablet right now. Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah.
Chuck's playing games on the tablet.
The only game they have on there is Angry Birds.
Cain says it's my turn to use the tablet. Kat desperately wants to play Fruit Ninja. She saw somebody over their shoulder on a subway once playing it, and has played it in her mind for many hours since then.
Just gonna inadvertently cut the tablet in half as you're. Is there anybody here to greet us or no?
Yes. So, as you pull up, the shuttle parks, and the blonde woman who's driving says, like, "All right, folks, we're all here. I've got another load to pick up, but just head into the amphitheater and hopefully we'll get the orientation started in about an hour or so, maybe."
Great.
There's some people who are just mingling by the stairs on the way to the amphitheater, and you can it's covered, but it's still open to the outdoors, and the paths, the only paths that the path around the amphitheater and through the amphitheater and to the main buildings are the only ones that are open. Everything else is snowed in right now. But you can see that there are people milling about in there.
As she gets off the bus, Kat will offer the jacket back to Inigo and say, "Thank you."
Keep it for now. Did you bring anything with you that would be weather appropriate?
I did not.
Keep it for now. I'm just gonna dig out my leather jacket and do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Looks genuinely grateful, and I think brings it closer.
I lean in a little bit. Just leave anything in pockets you find in the pockets, okay?
Nods.
We'll go join the rest.
So, when you walk in there, you recognize them from the videos. You don't see Angela yet, but you do see Indigo Bradshaw, who and Sequoia Johansson, two of the people that keep showing up in Angela's videos, who also do like yoga and wellness. Indigo Bradshaw's tall, slender, angular, with a clear sepia complexion, bright eyes, and purple braids pulled back into two buns. She has a septum piercing, and she's wearing a trendy black tracksuit. And next to her is Sequoia, who is not as tall as Indigo, but still slender, but softer. A sort of a peaches and cream complexion with long auburn hair. She's wearing a cozy sweater and leggings. She has a cup of hot cocoa in her hands and is just chatting to people who are milling about. When she sees you all walk in, she waves and gives you a big smile. It's like, welcome, come on in.
Thank you. So excited to be here.
Of course. Do you want any cocoa? Are you hungry? Do you want any tea?
Cocoa would be great.
Yeah. There's a full cocoa bar and tea, and we've got free vegan macronutrients over here. Feed your body, feed your soul.
Thanks ever so.
I will go up to the two of them, and I'll go, hey, yeah, Skylar, I'm the new videographer y'all needed. I'm here to help out and help with all the video stuff that y'all need. Should I just be waiting here?
Indigo gives you kind of like a sort of unimpressed once over. Arms crossed, and she says, if Angela hired you, yes, you can go take some pictures here, but I don't know what she's thinking. I thought this was supposed to be a digital detox thing, but I guess we're having videos here now.
I mean, I was brought on to, help with the videos that are put out by her to kind of inform everybody about this retreat.
She doesn't tell me anything anymore. Okay, fine. Yeah, just go over there.
Yeah, am I going to her cabin or just waiting here?
She looks over.
Hey, look,
Sequoia.
we're getting off on the wrong
Yeah.
foot. I'm just doing my job. I really respect what y'all are doing here. I hope I get to participate some. My work tends to really preoccupy me though, so I might be a bit busy, but I really want to learn about what y'all are doing. I'm sorry that I'm bringing this, this shit here. I get it. I'm sorry, but this is what I was brought here to do. Okay?
No. I'm sorry. It's just been a hard day. You can wait here, or I can show you to your cabin if you would like.
Yeah, I think I was told there was some equipment on site that I would be using as well. If you know anything about that, if not, I'll just go to my cabin. That's just fine.
Oh, that must be it. Okay. Angela's huge on this no personal electronics device thing.
Right.
So I'm sure that isn't gonna fly. But
Yeah, I'll put this away. That's fine. This is my own personal thing. If you want, I can store it here or whatever, but just let me know. I want to make this as easy and as smooth as possible.
you should probably go see Cameron Yedidi in security, and he has analog cameras. That's the kind of thing that we've been using here.
Yeah, great. Okay. This way?
Yeah, just head up the stairs. It's all the way, it's at the back of the dining hall.
Okay. Hey, thank you for having me here, and I'll try not to be in the way, right? Just a fly on the wall kind of thing, okay?
Hey, Skylar.
Yeah.
Look. You don't have to be walking on eggshells around me, okay?
Well,
I'm sorry I came off like a bitch earlier, but
yeah, you kind of did, and that's okay. I could
okay,
sense that.
you're on thin fucking ice now.
You said I didn't have to walk on eggshells, so this is me not walking on eggshells. Which way is
Okay.
it? Which way is it? What are we doing here? I'm here to dance, and I'm ready.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Are we good? I don't think we're good. We'll figure it out later. I'll see you later.
and I go up towards the dining area.
You see her just like and like walk over to like a small corner in the room. She is looking stressed, but Sequoia is like a pig in mud. She is getting people together for like a penguin pile to warm up everybody's souls. And I think she's desperately trying to pull Cat into this
What
penguin.
is a penguin pile?
A penguin pile is where everybody cuddles together for warmth. We're all gonna do one big group hug.
I will do my best.
As we do this, can I just see what's in the nearest person's pocket, like as we come in for this cuddle?
Roll for that. You gotta roll for that.
Totally.
That sounds like an interfacing. Or
Interface?
not interface. Or I'm sorry, coordination.
Covert? Coordination.
Yes.
Okay.
I could do covert or coordination. I'll give you either of those.
They're both 1.
Okay.
5.
Okay. Then the person nearest to you. Oh boy. I'm gonna do a fate roll to see who that is. 2. Okay. Unfortunately, the person nearest to you is indeed Ashwagandha, and what you find is indeed a grinder slash a stash with, like, you know, tiny little pipe and tiny little stash of weed.
Okay. Is it clean?
God, it has not been cleaned in ages.
All right, they can keep that. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Kat has joined this group hug thing with like a look of intense concentration. And like is stiff, but not because like, I don't know, she feels awkward. It's stiff because she's really intentionally doing every movement of her body. People will say like, just like be natural. And she's like, I do not know how to do that.
Kat catches the eye of this woman wearing a red hijab and with gold-rimmed glasses. You catch her eye from sort of across the pile where everybody is like tucked in, and the two of you are just like. She also does not know what to do with her body and is kind of just standing there. And she just gives you kind of like a little a pained smile.
I think I return equally pained.
Yes. As this puddle is happening, there is the sound of a helicopter outside, and it comes down to a landing pad that I guess is in the parking lot where all of the vans were. And from out of that helicopter comes Angela Nostrum and another person who none of you particularly recognize from the videos. She steps out and the sun breaks through again, lighting up her golden hair. She opens up her arms and all of this intense, she's just radiating charisma. It doesn't matter whether or not you think you thought that her videos were kind of schlocky or embarrassing. When you see her in person, it's like seeing an old friend. You all kind of feel a little bit like you've known her for a long time. And like deep down, you want to please her. She opens her arms and says, "Welcome, everybody. We're going to have such a good time." And I think that's where we'll end it.
Oh boy.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you all for playing tonight. And despite the, technological difficulties, this is part of why Angela is like, digital detax. This is it. You can't trust technology. Cain came in and they were like, these are state secrets. You can't just let them out.
I am so excited to get my hands on some film and do some cuts.
Hell yeah. All right. We'll see you next week. Wednesday at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. Good night.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.